Okay, so the first thing we want to do is create a full backup of our current website that we want to migrate. In order to do this, I am going to use Backup Buddy. So I'm going to scroll all the way down. I already have it installed. So first I'm going to run a malware scan to check to see if there's any malware or any problems with the site. Okay, and it tells me malware none, and then it'll give you some other information about your site. Okay, so if I scroll all the way down here and I go to backup and restore, alright, now it wants to know, do I want to back up just my database, a full backup, or do I want to restore or move my site? First I want to do a full backup. So I'm going to click full backup, and now it's just going to run this full backup. And actually the way it is now, I could leave this page and come back and it would still work, but oops, my backup's done. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that there for now. I'm gonna go back to my backup page, and notice here it says restore migrate. If I was to click on that, basically it gives me the import buddy.php file. I need to save that. Click OK. Alright, and then I'm gonna save it to my computer for when I need it. Okay, so I saved my import buddy.php for when I need it. Alright, now that we have our full backup, what we want to do is actually download this backup. If we wanted to, we could use FTP to send it to another, to the new server. But because it's going to be actually the same site, then we're not going to do it that way. We're just going to download it. So I'm going to right click and I'm going to go save link as, and then I'm going to save it. Okay, now we have it there, and click and delete. Now and so basically we're finished with this part. I'll log out. Now before we can complete our migration to our new server, what I did was I logged into my new cPanel. So once I log into my new cPanel, I'm gonna scroll down until I get to the section called databases. Okay, what I want to do is I want to create a new MySQL database. So click, and now where it says create new database, I'm gonna type in the name of my new database. And I'm going to click create database. Alright, and that's the name of my new database. And I'm going to copy that and save it because I'm going to need it again. Copy. Well, I have a notepad file over that I'm saving everything in. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I need to create a database user. So I'm just going to go back and I'm going to go, and you'll see the new database showing here under current databases. I need to create a database user, and I'm going to name my database user the same exact thing that I named my database. And then I need a password. What I recommend you do is use the password generator. Have it generate you a nice little password. Notice the password has uppercase letters, lowercase letters, and symbols. Okay, then click the box that says I've copied it. Use password. Paste my password in my notepad file for later. Then the next thing we need to do, gonna click create user. Notice here you have the little green check marks that everything's okay. Your password, they match, it's very strong. Create my user, I don't want to remember that, and it tells me my database username and the password for that user. I'm gonna click go back. And now I need to add my user to my database. So make sure you have your user, make sure you have your database, click add. And I want to make sure that I give them all privileges. Click make changes. Okay, so now I have a database and a database user. Go back. Alright, so now I'm going to go home. And so far what we've done is we've created our new database. We've created a new database user with the password. And we also gave our database user access to our database. So the next thing we want to do, I'm going to scroll down until I get to the file section. Click on File Manager. And you want to go to, if you have more than one, you'll have to choose it. But if you only have one domain name, just the web root, click OK and click Go. Now, what we're going to do is we're just going to upload the backup that we made. So I'm going to click upload, and we could do this with FTP, but since I'm already in my cPanel, I'm just going to do it this way. Alright, and I'm going to find my file. Okay, and there's my backup. I'm going to open that, and then I'm going to browse again. I need importbuddy.php. I'm going to open that. And they're both uploading. The backup, depending on the size of your of the file, of the zip file, it may take a few moments. And so I'm just going to pause this. Okay, so now you'll notice that importbuddy.php, it uploaded, it tells you it's complete. Our backup, that's uploaded as well, 8.28 megabytes. And now we're going to go back. Okay, and it's here. Okay. And you'll notice now the only thing I have, I uploaded my backup file, uploaded my import buddy file. So now I can log out of my cPanel. Well, I'm not going to log out because I'm going to come back to it. I'm just going to go to, I'm just going to copy that. So I don't want to have to type it in again. Paste and go. Okay, so now what I want to do, you notice I went to my actual domain name. I could go to it /importbuddy.php and it'll work the same. So I'm going to click on importbuddy.php, and now I'm at the Backup Buddy Restoration and Migration tool. So it's already found the backup for me. And next step, and I'm migrating to a new server. And next, okay, it's opening up all the files. It tells me the files have been extracted. Next step, new blog URL. Okay, MySQL server. I'm using HostGator, so it's going to stay localhost. Now, my database name, if you notice, you got some help information here. It says this is the name of database you want to import your blog into. Alright, and so the name of my database, I created that database. I'm going to copy that, paste it in here, and I'm going to go back here to my database user. I'm going to copy my data. Actually, my database user is the same as my database, right? I'm going to paste that in there. Then my database password, copy it from my notepad file, paste it on in here. And then I need to create a table prefix. You can make this whatever you want. Just don't make it WP. Just don't make it WP. You don't want to make it easier for hackers. So make it anything you want. I think there's no symbols though. I think in your table prefix you don't want to use symbols. Okay. So alright, and now I can test my database settings. Alright, and everything worked. And I just click next step. Okay, and so now it just completed the install. It checked everything, migrated all my information to my database, and it tells me my import is complete. If you click on delete import and migration files, you'll notice that some things it won't let you delete. Why? Because right now you're using this one. You can go in and get rid of these yourself. Now if we go to the site, I'm going to go to and there's my site. Okay, I just migrated, and let's log into the back end. Okay, I'm gonna log in, and boom, that's my site. Now there are a few changes that I do want to make. I'm gonna log out for a minute, and let's go here back to I'm gonna refresh my cPanel, and I want to get rid of that import.php, and let's delete that. So select the file, delete it, delete file, import buddy.txt, delete file. Alright, and then where's the delete that one. Okay, so there we go. I just showed you how to migrate your website from one server to a new server, or from one host to a new host, from an old host to a new host, using Backup Buddy. Alright.